Hello everyone. Hi Mars. Hi Adrian.
Hi, guys.
Steve.
Hey.
We are here tonight for a new episode of Let's Talk Bitaxe. And in this episode, we are going to talk about the CoolAxe project, the water cooling block developed by Adrian and Bartosz, which is not here at the moment. He's going to join us later. A water block specifically for the VREGs or CSDs, as I like to call them, for the Octex. Tell us about you specifically, and Bartosz, which is not here at the moment, Adrian.
Yeah, what do you want here? So I'm 23 years old from Germany, starting about with Bitcoin mining or with the open source home mining around a half year ago. So the first mining device was a Bitaxe Gamma from Solo Mining, but it's not the German production, so I don't know where the first before the German production begins, where the devices come from, China, USA, I don't know. Yeah, and oh God, I need some words.
Oh, no worries. Just relax. Like, we're just basically curious to hear how you came into the whole scene. And I'm really surprised that it's only a few months. So, because time flies by, but and you're already in the rabbit hole. So, congrats.
Yeah, so in the Bitcoin space, I think 2 years ago, but only to save my money.
Yeah.
And the active mining, so around 6 months ago, with the Bitaxe Gamma, and on, I think, I found very fast the website from Andreas from Plabbase, the blog site, and this site fixed me and makes addictive.
Yeah, it is.
And I start to read and research and buy a next cooler, start to overclocking, and I write him and see the first post of the OCX, and it's not available. So I write him, hey, I need this, where I can buy it. And I have a alpha stadium of the OCX and start to overclocking and prepare the Bitaxe with copper heat sinks and heat glue, but not heat glue for computer side, so more for LEDs with with a higher efficiency or Wärmeleitwert.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
It's like, if it's inductive
to transport the heat to the cooler. With
like
aluminium
heat transfer.
Heat transfer.
Bartosz joined us, by the way.
Yeah.
Hi, Bartosz. I'm not sure
if you're
out to talk yet.
Bartosz?
Shema.
Shema.
Okay, right now.
Right
yes,
now.
We can hear you.
Hi.
Hello, world.
Yeah, nice.
Shema, Bartosz.
Shema.
Yeah, sorry for the short notice, and thanks. You got a quick meal, I guess. So we were actually, like Fabio and myself were talking about if we should also invite you, because only yesterday, I have to admit, I realized that you're the guy doing the master thesis. And of course, we were curious about like how you guys met and how everything came to this point in time where you're basically working on this cool product. So if you are open to share a few details about you, that would be great.
Okay, yeah, basically, wasn't very exciting how I met Adrian. So we basically met by family. And yeah, to be frank, I just dropped into this sphere of solo mining. I never heard it before. Just from the moment Adrian told me about it. And I was sort of interested in it because I developed the first cooler, and I'm working as an engineer, like product engineering and research and development, but in a completely different sphere. Basically, I'm working as an engineer in hoisting, chaining, lifting heavy objects, very rough and unprecise work. So this kind of product is new to me. I've never like developed such small and precise things, but I like the challenge. Right now I'm finishing up my master's degree in engineering, and it just came right on time to get this going. Yeah, basically.
Perfect. Nice. And question, in a short way, how did you came up, guys, with the CoolAxe? Because this is like I thought many times, like I really would, and I have actually a NerdQX++ with my old AIO installed. But yeah, it's simple. It's simply an LGA socket 1150. Just put it there, screw it, plug it in, and this water is cooling. But how did you guys came up with such a small piece, an idea to cool these particular components, which are the VREGs CSDs?
It's very easy. Inspiration by Trendcraft, so Andreas. He posted on X a picture with a thermal picture from the OctX with the critical area from the SMDs or the VREGs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I see this and 3 hours.
One thing's called another, let's say.
Yeah, one thing's called another. So I will say I go to bed and I can't sleep, and yeah, what I can do, what I can develop for, a part or a cooler for this problem, and or for this Hindernis, Herausforderung,
challenge.
Yeah, for this challenge. Yeah, and so it starts.
Okay. Nice.
And the first CoolAxe cooler, so I call it the Oct V4 revision 1.0, was constructed from a friend from me, so Sven. He's also Maschinenbau engineer.
Mechanical engineer.
Machine building or engineer, just like
so engineer.
Mechanical engineer.
Yeah, mechanical engineer. And yeah, so the first cooler was this what is now live on my system and what Andreas have on his not setup now, but on his storage to test it. He will test it, and yeah, this part is full copper 3D SLM printed.
Okay.
So now
that's cool.
The printing part is very expensive. So one cooler cost around €400. And another challenge was for me, okay, how we can build it cheaper, but in copper. So we have the benefits from the copper for the heat transfer, Yeah, and make affordable for everyone.
Good point. Yeah,
Yeah.
Andreas, before I really start to go deep into your profile, I spoke with Andreas, and Andreas told me that the price, the technique which I have to dig into the messages, because is a technique I heard from him and from another guy years before. The laser melting. So basically, I believe is
Right.
two different parts which are then melted together to create the CoolAxe, I believe. Okay.
Yeah, and after that, I told with Bartosz if we make or if we can make some optimize the cooler and build a cooler for the OctX revision 2.2, revision 3.1, and now the Nerd QX. So the newest home mine device. So yeah.
Yeah, because I saw some picture, I believe some 3D picture from the board on your profile with the, let's say, the draft, the example of what could be the water cooling block for the Nerd QX.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, by the way, guys, before I forget it, if you guys want to tease or show something, feel free to. So I'm not sure if everyone is actually aware or has seen the pictures you guys posted. You teased a few things. So just saying, if you feel like show something, then just go quickly and grab it. And I think people would be keen to see something if you have something, of course.
Well, that might have just to be done by Adrian, but what I wanted to add is, first of all, the SLM production process is not two parts melted together, but it's basically, you can imagine it like being copper dust, which is laser printed, and with the laser it's melted and done into one piece. So it's basically, you get a piece out of a bed of dust.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so expensive, because if you would just weld two parts together, it would be okay from the production cost of view. But since it's like this whole dust thing, you have to build a big machine and then just laser it out.
Okay.
That's basically, I don't know if I can tell, that's Adrian's call. We have been working yesterday on something. I don't know if you want to share.
I told it in German, hau raus. Also,
Okay.
hau den Nerd QX Kühler raus, hau auch das raus, woran wir arbeiten. Ich will
Oh
da
no,
komplett,
I can't share anything, unfortunately.
ich will komplett transparent sein für alle.
No, that's no problem at all. I know that there are some topics that people prefer to not discuss yet, because simply privacy, the job has still be done. So no apologies or anything. We totally understand that.
I'm
technically I'm not able to share it because it's on another PC which I don't have access to right now. But I could describe it. We can show some pictures from X, like Twitter. The golden parts, let's call them that, the cooler for the Nerd QX. That's basically the topic of my master's thesis, or will be.
Okay.
There's two projects leading up to it, and there's a sneak peek where you can see kind of the inlay, the first draft of the inlay, and which will be optimized cooling wise to improve, because as you all know, the boards are sitting upright and like a 80 degrees from the desk. So that's something you have to keep in mind if you are looking at the flow of the water through the cooling system. And so that's basically something that will be done soon.
All right.
The first prototype, which is also already drafted, will be in production just in a few days, I guess. And what we were working on yesterday was basically the 3D printed part, which will be optimized production cost wise to be just CNC machined.
Mhm.
So you can screw it together from 2 parts actually, and just seal it up. And from my
Alright.
estimate, in like Adrian told you, the SLM production cost is around 400 euros.
Yeah.
Just the production cost. And that's just an estimate because we haven't had an offer as of now. We can get that probably as low as around 50 euros or less.
Alright. Yeah.
So that's a big step forward.
Mhm.
And that's what
Depends.
we've been working on yesterday.
One step at a
Depends
time.
on the scale. How
Now, of course. Yeah.
many?
I believe there are, in especially the main manufacturer, might be interested on it.
Oh,
Yeah, and knowing the guys, they could be very interested because, yeah, basically nobody else is doing it. And
Yeah,
actually,
I think also that's a very special project. Nobody's cooling the VREX, but as far as I know, if you want to overclock and write a stable system, you just have to somehow cool the whole system, right? So
no, exactly. And since we are talking about them, I'm gonna just forward them the live.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think
nice.
there's some project. I think Duncan actually had something for the VREX, but not for the NerdQX. At least not publicly.
He has for the Gamma.
For the Gamma, yes.
Yeah.
I think he would be a candidate to also look into this, but then all that manufacturing obviously is also like an interesting challenge. I would say that that follows. So I'm really glad to have more eyes on this topic. I just had to laugh a little bit when you said like the 80th degree, from the angle, because I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, but I think there was one guy who actually built a stand, and I saw it because CryptoCloaks commented on it, and he basically had a stand for his Canon Nano 3S, and it basically had a ramp, and you could basically change the angle, and he said he's using them to warm his feet when he's sitting at his desk. So he was changing the angle that the fans are warming his feet when he's sitting. So people are very creative. So I love it. I mean, that I would probably not buy, but it's a nice idea.
I was trying to. I got to the pictures. Now I need to remember how to add the media on the restream. But otherwise, I'm gonna edit the video with all the pictures while you guys are talking about it, because as much as I can be handy, I'm not that handy on a restream yet.
So I think like from the values, I would be curious. Sorry, Fabio, if I interrupted you. I just would be curious about, like, you now have the first prototype or have it soon. Do you have any like early expectations, or are you still at the phase where you say like could be a big surprise and not work out, or like what it's the next step for you guys now?
So basically, the next step is to get the first NerdQX prototype built, which is right now we are awaiting offers from CNC machining companies. And we're pretty sure that it will work. Yeah, that's not a concern we have. Maybe there will be some things we will, or there will be probably things that we will have to address.
Sure. Otherwise, it would be boring.
Or just optimize. But I think that's just part of the game, and there's, from my side at least, there's no concern that it will not work out.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. I mean, it's just like I was curious, like if you maybe did some early test, like with manual experiments, like it doesn't have to be like the final product, maybe early prototype or something like that. I wasn't sure from the sneak peek pictures what already exists, but I understand you guys are still early and basically looking into getting it in the final or maybe like even intermediate but shape of things to see how well it's going to perform. But I agree with the right material and Andreas work in the back of your mind, Adrian. You're very much into it, you with your master thesis and knowledge about materials. I'm sure you can come up with something very good. So looking forward to seeing it, of course.
Yeah, we are very keen to get this going and to finalize our product so that we can share more solutions.
So I got able to share the picture of the CoolAxe on the Octex made by Kosatoshi.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's fucking cool. That's simple. Yeah, that's fucking cool. Now, this weekend I'm gonna make sure to be able to ship to you guys the NerdQX board which I cooked the last days. But what is going bad for me is gonna be good for you, I believe.
Yeah.
So you have a proper prototype.
Yeah, so we have a prototype for test the fitting, or it fits everything, and or we have something to change or optimize.
Yeah.
And so after that we can produce a small batch of coolers and.
Cool. Since we are talking, do you want me to leave the VREGs on it? So you have basically the components and you can properly take measurement and everything.
Okay, jetzt brauche ich Übersetzung.
Ob wir die VREGs drauf haben möchten, aber ja, oder?
Wäre optimal, weil wir brauchen ja immer die aktuelle Bauhöhe.
So yes, please.
Und ist mir bekannt, dass die Produktion immer gewisse Toleranzen hat, aber ich sag mal, besser wäre es ja.
Okay, so yeah, basically we will. It will be nice to have the VREX on, especially because production has some kind of discrepancies between theoretical measurements and practical. So maybe we can get some knowledge.
Then I will leave basically all the components, not only the VREX, but I'm gonna leave all the caps and resistors on the area where there is the heatsink for the VREG and where you should going to have the CoolAxe for the NerdQX. So I'm gonna leave all that area still with the components, so you are 100% sure that you can have that part complete.
Perfect.
Yes, that would be nice. As close as to reality as possible.
No problem. I will.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice. So I actually, that we're talking about like close to reality. I read that, and it's probably a part of your master thesis, that you're also working on like computer simulations of the airflow and everything. Can you maybe share a little bit about how that process works, if I got it right? So if not, or if it's a secret, feel free to not answer, but I'm just curious about the process because that's something I personally haven't done.
Okay, so basically, first of all, you have to make sure that you have a 3D model which you will actually use, just a draft that will be as close as to your final goals. And with that model, you have an enclosed space inside of the cooling system, right? So you will have the system will be cut off at the inlet and the outlet of the cooler. So the two fittings that go in, there will be like boundary conditions. And inside of the hollow space, there's a mesh. You have to design a mesh. which will be like 3D pieces, 3D forms, which have specific conditions and specific equations, which allow you to calculate how much heat is transferred, which flow rate, which viscosity the fluids inside of it has. And you basically have to make sure that you get this simulation as close as possible to the reality, which includes if you have a fluid going by a surface which is heating up, you have this kind of layer. I don't know how it's called in English, to be honest, but basically there's a certain thickness of layer in which 99% of the heat transfer is going through. So basically 99% is transferred in a defined space. Everything above that is irrelevant for the calculations, and you have to make sure that is pretty close to reality, and then you kind of simulate the flow through the inlet, through the mesh, which will transfer through the heat layer, and then the outlet. And through that simulation, you can determine which areas of the cooling system have like dead zones where there's no flow, much or too less cooling. Everything of that will be determined by the first simulation. Then you can go back a step, optimize your 3D model, remesh the whole system, and then just recalculate everything until you have the perfect shapes and surfaces for this flow, which well, the theoretical part of it will be not producible. Probably it will be you will not be able to machine it, so you will have to. That will be the first part, which determines the optimal state of the cooling system. The second part will be the conclusion if our simulations are according to reality, for which we will have to build another prototype. And then the third part will be actually optimizing our prototype to be able to scale production or make production more affordable.
Okay, that sounds really interesting, but it also sounds like this is not like a random software that where you do like 3 clicks, upload your model, and it's done. So it sounds like something that you would probably need to during your professional jobs, right? Where you like do these kinds of simulations.
Well, as a student, you have access to really nice and normally very expensive software, which for that kind of work is, I believe it's ANSYS. And don't pin me on that, but I heard that one license for a year of use is around 80,000 euro normally. So as a student, you have the very unique chance to well, not abuse those systems, but just to make sure you get the best of it out. And it's basically a free sample of very complex and very interesting programs that you can use.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm always interested in the software side of things. That's why I'm asking, because I think a part of the success story of the Bitaxe is definitely to blame on the KeyCut project, where you can basically interact with the hardware, even if it's just to change the logo or maybe rearrange a few components. So I'm always curious if maybe like because it sounds like there's probably nothing comparable in the open source space where you can do actual professional CFD simulations. Right?
Well,
or are you aware of anything that could be
I'm aware of a software, actually, of an open source CFD software, but I'm not used to it. I don't know it. I just know the name. So if anyone is interested, open source project CFD, it's called OpenFoam, but it's well, for the professional software, you have like nice. It's a very complex program which is made kind of user friendly if you know what you're doing. And OpenForm is very code based, so you have to dig really into it.
Okay,
I
a
want
nice
to interrupt you 1 second, guys. I just shared the picture of that Adrian sent us of this nonsense low temperatures that the Octex has. The VR temps are ridiculously low. I never see something like that. It's wow, man! It's insane. And you are running on
500.
110. Well, whenever you can, if you just push it up, I'm very curious of the times.
So now to push up or open the value to see how the temperature changes, the power and the efficiency on this.
Both. At this point, I'm curious on both results.
So
if you don't mind,
give me 5 seconds and I open the valve, so we see the temperature, efficiency, and power changes live on this, and later I can push it to the limit.
Nice.
So push it, burn it, rebuild it.
I have a 10 PCBs here at home, but the 6 phases. So no worry.
The 6 phases I need also for the new one. So yesterday we are work together, Bartosz and I, on the cooler.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
CNC machined, yeah.
So
and yeah,
I'm in 10 seconds back.
No problem.
Talk. Take your time.
And well, I'm gonna take over one moment, Mars, because I don't know how many people are listening us and who knows exactly on water cooling and so on. So cooling basics, like water cooling basics, what you guys can explain or can tell us to the public in let's say in a short way what people should look for, quiet with maybe the risk of raising the temperature, or people like me that I don't fucking mind if it's noisy as much as the temperatures are low. What people should look for, let's say.
I think that's something Adrian has to answer because I'm just here for the theoretical part.
Okay, fair enough.
He's more.
Yeah, maybe you have a preference, like a personal one. So what you are looking for? Like, I mean, you certainly have something in mind how the product should look like. Are you like appealing to the people that just want to push extra hard, or is it the silent setups? We talked with the guys from Ixtech last time. They do very visually appealing stuff. So do you have like a point that touches you like in a certain way where it's like, oh, I really like this aspect of our product?
Both. So push the device to the limit.
Okay.
And it's quite, and it's still quite depends how big is the radiator and how many water do we have in the system. I have around 4 liters water in the system on this big Mora 600 and 9 Noctua NA F20 fans, and 2 water cool copper heat sinks for the ASICs, and the 2 CoolAxe copper cooler on the front side and on the back side.
Sounds like a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, but from the picture, my looks like noisy, but counting the Noctua, which are the exactly opposite of noisy, I'm expecting that It's not that super loud.
On stock, it's a little bit loud, so I have the system prepare on in the firmware on 1% Drehzahl Rampage? No.
Rounds per minute, like for the RPM?
Rounds,
yeah.
RPM for the rounds per minute. And the Noctua are still a little bit loud. So I have every Noctua fan have prepared with a 5 voltage adapter to reduce the fan speed and also
Okay.
the noise. And yeah, the pumps are still quite so.
Oh. So yeah, I mean, as I said before, I really don't care for the noise. I have some my Bitexes that are basically whistling, like screaming, but they're in the storage. Door is closed.
Okay,
I don't care.
I have one important part.
Mhm.
The device and the cooler is in the living room, and I have a wife, so it must be wife approved.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So it's look like technique something for she,
Mhm.
but it's wow. Ihr müsst es mir übersetzen. Ihr ist es egal, wie es aussieht, Hauptsache es ist nicht laut.
She doesn't care how it looks.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
She doesn't care. Okay, so
Oh,
then
that's good.
so my wife is very open to this kind of stuff, even though I have lots of piles spread all over the house. But the look actually, matters quite a bit. So obviously, not if it would be very noisy and beautiful, that would be also like a KO. But it helps. It's a nice test to see how the product might be appealing to the market. I think. Wife would
I
be
agree.
very good.
Yeah, and the cooling setup runs on Seasonic passive
Okay.
power supply, and the CoolAxe runs on Meanwell UHP 750 power supply, also passive cooled, so it's still quiet.
Oh,
And
no.
this is important.
Did you design a stand already that will incorporate all of this, or for the NerdQX, or is that something that's still in the pipeline? Or do you not mind about like the stand specifically because people might already have their own? I just figured maybe there's something to like prepare as a nice looking setup that looks especially appealing. I know Andreas always thinks about this, like how can I maybe hide the power supply and stuff like that? How can I make the cabling look nice and sorted? So maybe that could be an opportunity.
It depends which radiator you are using. So if you use a Mora 600, you can hide everything behind the radiator.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna
if you
show.
use
Yeah, that's a good point. I think you can. We should keep that in mind that we can work on a like whole cooling system, including a stand.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna share.
I think especially since, sorry, Fabio, I just wanted to say, especially since you guys have some space available to work with, because I mean the Gamma is very small, and sometimes when I saw also hydro setups, it was hilarious to see the ratio of cooling devices and radiator and fans and stuff to the single ASIC, basically sitting on a golden altar, like getting prayed at by its users. So, but like with your device and with the CoolAxe and the NerdQX, there's actually some decent space to work with where you can maybe create a nice looking package.
So I just shared my the NerdQX++ on with AIO. The stand was designed by Printer from Gober, which is basically a stand that helps the device and the water block to stand straight, because before it was very DIY, very punk. The PCB was hanging by the two holes on top by zip ties, with the risk that some component could touch the metal, so fry everything. And he told me, no, let me design something for you, because I cannot see it.
Yeah, shout
And
out to our favorite Austrian, at least
Yeah.
mine. So he's doing amazing designs.
same here. So if you might need something like some stand for AI cooling for the CoolAxe, try ask him, because he might have some nice idea how to, incorporate the PCB and the pipes and everything.
Yeah, that's a nice touch.
Yeah, definitely. And I have a few questions more about the NerdQX. So where was it? Yeah, I lost it. I lost myself again. Yeah, sorry. I have too many pages here, and I fucking lost
It has
it.
to happen once. So you lost yourself. Now we can move on. What
Yeah,
did you have in mind, roughly?
no, nothing. Like basically because since the board, I have it here actually, the stand. So the stand is like this. So how do you guys think? Like here is gonna be, let's say, the water block. So my question is, would you guys go with the pipe sideways or on top? And this is a purely for me aesthetic, like how the board would look like. But of course there is some physics behind, so I don't know if it's more easier to send the pipe from the top or from sorry, or from the side.
As for the NerdQX, right?
NerdQX, yeah.
Okay, so I can just answer this for our cooling part, not the ASIC chips. As of now, we are going to basically screw it on normally to the surface of the board.
Yeah.
So if you look on the board, it will just be in that direction, in and out. And because if you were to decide that you would like to go sideways,
Yeah.
or from bottom to top, and not on the surface itself, you would have to bring up a lot of more material, and will
Fair
be
point.
more expensive.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that would be a challenge. It would be possible, for sure. It would be possible, but of course, it would change the whole flow direction, which would leave us with calculations which are basically not valuable for the new components direction. But that's maybe something to keep in mind. Yeah, basically, since the moment you mentioned that we might just add the whole stand solution to it, it would leave us with far more options and development to.
That's a good point.
But I think, Fabio, I think for the tubes and with a proper pump, it's really more a question of aesthetics.
Yeah, no, that's why. Like I talk, I literally talked about aesthetic, but I know that, or I might think that depends on how you route the pipes, and might change the physics of the liquid inside, and that's why I was like, yeah, I'm talking about aesthetic, but I'm curious to know the
Yeah, but it's not like you're defying gravity by it's short tubes. And
that's true.
okay,
That's true.
of course, if you do like 2 meters of tubes and route it all around the room, it might lead to troubles. But I think with a good pump, it should actually work. But you made a good point with liquids. So we're still talking about plain water, right?
Right.
Yes.
And
But a
yeah.
special water, not distillated water.
Okay.
I using in my system. Okay, I have to translate it. Osmosewasser.
Yeah, good question. I mean, osmosis is the same word. But I'm not sure what are the properties of this water compared to condensed water.
Okay, I have to explain it in German.
No worries.
No problem.
Der Unterschied beim destillierten Wasser ist, es ist ein totes Wasser ohne Mineralien. Und die Kühler bestehen ja aus Mineralien, also Kupfer, Eisen, Messing. Und
Ja.
das Wasser nimmt diese Mineralien auf. Und dann fangen die unterschiedlichen Mineralien mit den anderen Metallen an zu reagieren und zu korrosieren. Und das macht Osmosewasser nicht.
Ah, okay. That's very interesting. So basically, there are minerals inside the water. I just opened it to find out what the differences is, and I think it's also a relevant topic for owners of big aquariums. So they also use this, and it seems to be very healthy. So even when the nerd QX dies at some point, you still have some healthy water left. So that's maybe not after a few weeks. I guess it's not that healthy anymore. But that's interesting. That's definitely something new that I learned just now. I love it.
Nice. And
no chalk in.
No. Oh wow! Wait. This one I have to share it 1 second. Let me save this picture because this is the new values of the octex from Adrian. 1 second only.
Show them the difference with the closed and open valve. So you see the power consumption, the efficiency, and
so images. Where is it? Images. I think this one. Sorry, guys. No, this is the old one. Damn it. Add imaging. This one? Nope.
This is the first one.
Haha. I'm very new on this one. I'm learning. Sorry, guys. So it has to be this one.
This is with the open valve.
This is the Terrash you have right now?
Right now.
Wow. And the picture you just sent me before, yes, is this one. So basically, this is the Terrash you have now, and this is, and the other picture you sent was this one.
This is with open valve, so you see the ASIC temperature is lower.
Yeah.
The SMD or the voltage regulators are still the same, but you see the hash rate drops around 200 gigahash, but the efficiency rise.
Yeah, because
down,
before it was at 17.34 something.
Right.
Efficiency.
Joule,
thank you. And now is at below 17. Wow.
Right, and you see you have lower power consumption, and
before you had
the
141.
The only different is the temperature from the ASICs. So
yeah, before you were at 59.5, and now you are at 43.2. That's a nice drop.
And the SMDs or the VREX have the same temperature.
Yeah.
So
that's a very, very efficient and reliable. So I mean, there's like 4 rejections, I think. Yeah. So ran for a while already. Very good.
Nice. And the 15 terahash, it's man, wow.
Give me a little bit time. I don't know how much time we have, so the water needs to heat up a little bit. But I see the VREC temperature now on 15 terahash, 31, 32 degrees.
Wow,
On
that's
1% RPM, so 1000 RPM on the pumps, so
okay.
around 20 liter in an hour. And
Okay.
one pump have the capacity to 1500 liters per hour.
Yeah.
And I have 3 of them.
Wow. That's insane, man. That's seriously insane. Now, actually, I have a question about hydroetome. Like, what are the biggest risks people might face? Well, leaks, of course. Broken pumps can always happen. Noise, and for me, would be the one of the most tricky part, the maintenance, because yeah, from time to time I'm a lazy motherfucker. So I might forget things, like for instance, I clean my Bitaxe now after a year, so they were pretty dusty, and the thermal paste was very, very, very dry. So how would you reduce these like risks or maintenance stuff like this?
Okay. The biggest risk is to choose the right water in the cooling system. So take osmosis water, so you have less problems if you use normal still tap water or something other shitty things, and do not use cooling water with with paint.
Okay.
Because the paint is going in the tubes, in the pumps or Schaufelräder.
Fair point.
The blades.
In the blades.
The blades, yes.
And can still verstopfen, verschmieren.
Like get crusty.
Clogged
Yes,
up.
get crusty. And then to check the interval to service the whole setup. Yeah, you can change every year or every 2 years the water.
Oh,
So it's very easy. And same procedure with a air cooled system. Remove the dust from the radiator.
okay.
So buy a small can of spray air or Druckluftdose.
Yeah, like air compressor.
Yeah, not an air compressor, but an air compressor in a
In a gas bomb, yeah.
yeah, in the gas pump, and yeah, take a Pinsel.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So I learned that it's a good idea. So I got one of the earlier hydro multi-gamma setups from Ronan Miner when he started building them. And I actually it was a big learning because I did PC hydro builds, but not on the Bitaxe, that integrating a valve to be able to close the water flow for maintenance is really a good idea, because it makes maintenance much easier if you want to change the water.
A valve, and if you change something, so by okay, I need it explained in German. Schnellkupplung, Trennkupplung.
Good. Also quick
release.
Quick release, yeah. So I take another screenshot for you guys.
Yeah, but you're absolutely right. So I did basically, like with this setup, I made all the negative experiences. In the beginning, there were these plastic connectors, and I extended the tubes. There was no valve, so it was really messy when I wanted to change the water because I had too much air inside. So it was like just the typical beginner errors if you start again with a topic that you haven't done for a long time.
I think that's something everyone has to go through.
Absolutely. And of course, I also put color in, so it had to be orange water. But at least it was like hydro cooling color from AliExpress, so that gave me a good
Okay,
feeling.
let's say that AliExpress, but since you put the orange color, we can close an eye.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I buy stupid stuff from AliExpress all the time, so I took that as an excuse to get over the 10 euros to get free shipping. So, but of course, I don't buy any Bitaxe stuff on AliExpress. But for I would say hydro prototypes, it's actually a good place to shop for.
Start.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a new picture from Adrian. This is insane. Now, one technical question: how do you manage the 28 amps on the fuse? Like, did you put a 30 amps fuse or even more?
No, a 25 amps fuse. And my last, one of my last stories on X, I have burned the 20 amp fuse.
I think that one. I saw it and I read it. Yeah.
And this was on a Sunday. So, where you get a mini car fuse on Sunday?
Gas station.
Yeah, I have tried 4 or 5 gas stations in my area, and we live here in a small village, not in a big town. So I tried 3 hours of time to find a right gas station with this small fuses for a very expensive money.
Yeah.
So now it's a 25 amps ampere fuse. Yeah. And
so Fabio, it's within tolerance. You see, it's 28.8. That's perfectly fine. What do you want?
Now, if I remember, I'm gonna order some. I think I'm gonna find them on DigiKey. Some 25 or 30 amps mini fuse. I'll try to get them here before I'm gonna ship it to you, the PCB. So you have some replacement. They're really like a few cents dollar per piece, maybe $1 per piece. So easy. And to go to close, what is your plans for the next 3 to 6 months, and how I mean the community, we can help you out with the CoolAxe?
Well, basically, 3 to 6 months is very long time span for what we have planned as of now.
Okay.
I think we will be ready with up to production scale with our first coolers, maybe even 2 models of them. So that's definitely the goal which we have set for ourselves, to make it more accessible for the community. And if the community has access to it, it would be nice to just have data feedback. Of course, there's some production tolerances. If there's anything that goes wrong, we will have to react to it. So just interaction and feedback will be worth a lot for us. Yeah.
Okay. And as you said, how we can help you mostly, like, of course, with data, with the people who is gonna buy, who is gonna receive the CoolAxe, what you guys might need from us. How we can help you. Because me, I'm on the first line. I fucking love the AIO and water cooling, so just say it.
So Fabio wants an early prototype, please.
Yeah.
Take
That's
note.
what I've
He-
heard,
he-
yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I-
he get one. So
Yeah.
I talked with Bartosz, and we need help from vendors or producers to get some devices.
Yeah.
To have, or we can develop on them. So
Fair
if
enough.
it come out a new, I don't know, the Nerd Echo or a Nerd QX number 2.5, everything, send us the device and we can
Yeah.
start
No,
to
yeah.
develop. And for the Anerkennung, for the honor, we send a prototype back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I write weeks ago with Bitmaker, for the 6 views, because he asked me on X if we can produce or construct one for the 6 phases. I said yes, why not? So
Nice.
the
So no, I understand.
I have to say it in German. Die Grundbausteine stehen und wir brauchen nur das Gerät, um darauf aufzubauen.
Yeah, so you got the framework, the basic components, and you're open to integrate it into new devices.
Yeah.
So if anyone feels like developing a stand, has experience with or building new devices, you guys are happy to take feedback. But that's actually a good point. So do you guys have a website actually or something, or is it like your X account, which is the best to reach out? Do you have something where we can, or the people can subscribe to make sure that we don't miss the updates?
Just our X accounts as of now.
Okay.
No,
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Focus
Yeah.
on engineering and building. That's a very good attitude, actually.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And this is we keep it with Mars as the last question, but is like the cherry on top. Yeah, because we are nerds. We like games. We like video games, board games, whatever we can. How we can say, Mars? We can relax ourselves.
Yeah, I would say something non-technical, preferably.
Yes,
At least for
exactly. So, what's your favorite game, board game, video game, card game?
Family game, whatever comes to mind.
What exactly?
Oh well, I don't play video games anymore, so I will go. I will take 2 things. I will take a board game. I like to play chess.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
And as of a more relaxed, not hard thinking game, I like to play cards. It's I don't know how the international name is, but I like Romy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure either, but it's definitely an interesting game. Yeah.
Nice.
Game. I'm not sure. Is it known in Italy or the Netherlands, Fabio?
If you text it on the chat or if you spell it, I might look it.
I think
Well, I
it's
don't even know how to spell it,
double
to be
M.
honest.
I'm unsure.
Say again. G
ROMME, I guess.
ROMM S.
Yeah,
not sure where it's where the
ROMME
name is
with
from.
the accent. Yeah.
No, if you send me on Telegram, because I don't know what I was looking for. Oh, here. Okay, I found it. Let me see.
So basically, you have 2 decks of cards, and you mix them, and then you have to get a certain kind of points. You combine the same numbers or symbols of cards, or I think colors too, yeah. And you
Yeah.
just try to get your cards off your
Uh,
hand first.
In Italy, we have a shitload of card games, but apparently not this one. Or well, I cannot really. Well, I'm looking on the Wikipedia, so it's.
Yeah, but it's fun. The entry is fun again because apparently it's also very popular in Germany again. I mean, we had that last time with Schafkopf, and I really had to
Oh,
right now
yeah,
because there's a German Rummy Association.
I found
Oh
it.
wow!
I
Always
found it.
Take
I
it very
found it.
serious with the card games.
I just know that basically everyone that I've met or played with has different set of rules. Well, basically not the rules, but the points you have to get in
Yeah.
order to lay out your cards. I know it with 52 points. No, 51. Sorry, 51. And there's rules with 42 or 55. So basically, that's something to keep in mind. If you want to play it with someone else, you have to first make sure that you're on the same page regarding the points.
Good point. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, especially with the local differences and stuff. I guess perfect. Interesting. Yeah, I think I have to try it again. I've played it years ago. Completely forgot about it. But yeah, it's a good tip. What about you, Adrian? Do you also have something? Sorry, Fabio.
No. I was just saying, like, we have it in Italy. We call it in two different names, but it's basically two different games, but it's basically the same. Just a few rules are changing.
Okay.
And man, I don't play it since ages. Oh, I love it. And yeah, as Max was saying, what about you, Adrian? What's your favorite?
Okay, my favorite card game, so with the family, is Uno Flip. It's very nice. So you have in this moment very good cards on the hand, and after the flip you have nothing or very bad cards. And when you have two decks with a lot of members, so it's very funny.
Okay.
And computer games, yeah, it's the same like the nerd devices or my car or my superbike. I hate stock cars, the bikes or devices. I love to modify something. So I love Need for Speed. Yeah, so today I have it on the PlayStation, so I play it. And with my wife, I play Schedule 1. So have a look on them.
Yeah,
It's a very nice game, or something to play together with my wife. So
How is that called?
Schedule 1.
Okay.
So you are a drug dealer, or how you will be to be a drug dealer.
I have to download it.
You start with weed, and later you are cooking meth, and after that you're cooking crystal or grow
Very good.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Nice.
It's a very nice one-man project.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's an indie game, basically.
Yeah.
Nice.
And yeah, some basic stuff, Counter-Strike, something like that.
Okay. Very nice. I hate Uno Flip. I have to admit it.
I love it.
I was always wondering who's buying this shit because I find it so frustrating.
Yeah.
It sounds like a nightmare.
I mean, you have this amazing set of cards, and then somebody says like flip, and as you said, like you have the biggest bullshit, and you have lost, and your 5-year-old son just bet you like in the game, and I just don't find it enjoyable.
I love it. I love it.
Can you say flip at any time, or is it like a rule?
No, you have a special card, so you have.
Okay.
It happens all the time at the worst situations, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
So nice. I find it really frustrating. Like even Uno No Mercy, which is basically like some people say it's worse, but I think in that case you can at least dump on somebody and get some frustration off. But with Uno Flip, it's basically at any point in time it can go horribly wrong. So but it's people are different, and that's why we are asking these questions, because we're always curious about the favorite games. So always curious to learn about new ones. Do you have one for one recently discovered, Fabio? Because I actually got a new one since over Christmas.
Which one?
So maybe you guys already have heard about it, but it's not as like a secret tip anymore. It's called Flip 7. So for the card game players, it's actually quite nice. It's like from the idea is a little bit like I would like blackjack or like poker series. So you have a set of cards, 12 times the 12, 11 times the 11, and so on. There's only 1 0. And you have basically everyone is one dealer in a round. So I would be dealing, and for the first card, everyone becomes, and then basically you look at what number you have. For example, like I would have a 6, Fabio would have a 7, Adrian would have a 4, and Bartosz, you would have a 3. Then you can basically, after every card draw, you can decide if you want to take the points or you want to go on. If you take the points, it gets credited. The first player to reach 200 points wins. And if you have 6 different numbers, after drawing 6 times, you get the amount of points basically added together and 15 extra points. There are multiplier cards, +2 or multiplied by 2, and some cards like you are out, but you can still get your cards credited. But the twist about it is basically that if you get one number twice, you're out immediately. You always have to think about how many 6s have we been drawn or on the side, basically already. So it's really interesting, like to stretch and get a little kick out of can I squeeze in one more card? So it's really nice. It's not expensive. It's actually it was sold out for a few weeks, so it's really fun game. It also takes like 50 minutes or so if you play it with 2 or 3 people. So I can really recommend it. It has a very, I would say, like almost arrogant slogan of the best card game of the world.
Oh.
But it's really good. It's really good. So it's fun.
Cool. All right, guys. I think we are done for this evening. Also because I know that you are quite busy, so you will get free, Mars. And no, nothing, guys. Again, thank you a lot. Thank you very much for the explanation on the
Bartosz for the short-term notice.
No worries.
Exactly.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And definitely on my side, I'm gonna contact both of you. Now in a moment, I'm gonna give you my Telegram contact so we can be easy to reach out. On my side, I'll forward you the NerdQX with the components for on the VREG, and let me know if Bitronics will send you the 6 phases. Otherwise, I have 10 PCBs I need to assemble. So one, I can send it to you. This one working, so you can have fun. And nothing. We keep in touch. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Mars, again for
it's my pleasure.
The lovely podcast. And thank you everyone who is watching this very technical podcast on the CoolAxe. Follow Xeve on X, Bartosz as well. I believe you guys are on the same name, but I'm gonna create a post in a moment. Tag you all of us, so anyone can find you out easily.
Sounds good. Have a great
All right.
Thank you for the invite.
You're welcome, guys. Have a nice evening, and thank you
Nice
very
evening.
much, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.